Hey, welcome back, monkeys. You may notice I didn't say hero here. It's like when I usually say, "Hey, hero here. Welcome back, monkeys." It's because I'm kind of going through a rebrand right now, so hero may or may not be my name in the next coming days. You may also notice Bagman is not up on the screen, being my face because he is also being rebranded. I'm just doing a rebrand entirely, so don't worry about it. My name may be changed, my character may be changed. I don't think it matters. I have like 5 subscribers on here, so I don't even think that people care. But yeah, just know that that's why this is how it is. Now, I know I've been kind of gassing up Evil West in the past 3 episodes I did of the game, but I'm going to tell y'all the truth. The last episode I made that's like 30 minutes long was the most boring hour of my life editing a video. Like, I'm not kidding. That one video that was an hour took me 4 days to edit. Not because I couldn't edit it in a day. No, I could have. But it was so boring to watch the raw footage that I kept adding in random stuff to make the video more entertaining, I guess. And I didn't understand why. Then I realized it's the game. The game is so bland. When you're playing it, you don't really notice it at first. But then I'm starting to see how boring it gets. I mean, I went to record the 4th episode and just didn't want to. I started playing Fortnite and Marvel Rivals every time just because I didn't want to touch that game for a while. So all that is to say, I will be ending Evil West. I don't think it really matters as I don't have many subscribers right now. So it's probably not going to matter to many, but let's run down just how boring this game got. This is for the people in the future. This is not for people who are subscribed to me now because I highly doubt you really watch this video right now. But this is for in the future when people are starting to click on my channel and they're starting to see my channel and maybe I get notoriety or something. This is just for them. This is why I ended the first series I ever started. Number 1 is the leveling system for Evil West. It is not satisfying. I remember in the last episode, I literally got a perk and I wanted to act excited. So I was like saying, "Oh yeah, like that's so cool. Look at this." But I wasn't that excited. It was a regular perk that's in like any RPG game. It wasn't anything exciting, nothing unique. And yet for some reason I felt the need to act excited. I don't know why. Even with the skins, the cosmetics that the game has, that wasn't even that cool. And the boss fights, bro, they are way too easy. You know that time in the last video when I did a jump cut from me starting to fight the Vampire Highborn to beating him? It's because it was literally just me shooting him, rolling, shooting, rolling, shooting, dodging, shooting, rolling, shooting, dodging, shooting, rolling. It was the most boring combat I've ever watched. Which brings me into my next point, which is the repetitiveness and the combat. Okay, the combat is repetitive. You do the same thing for every enemy. It's the same thing. And then the repetitiveness of the game itself. Every level feels the same. None of it feels unique. It doesn't feel new. The game itself doesn't feel new. It feels like I've played games like this before because I have. I've played level shooters. That's literally what this game feels like, level shooters. I go through, I fight one group of enemies, they're all dead. I move on to the next level, I fight another group of enemies, they're all dead. I do it again, I do it again, I do it again. Like, it's literally just me repeating a process. It's called repetitiveness. I don't know why lately devs have been making games repetitive, like as if they have no creativity. But please make creative decisions, okay? You know, there's one game that I have been playing for the past 2 years now, and it's Cyberpunk. When that game came out, it was a hot mess. The game was broken to the maximum. You could barely play it. But the people who made the game listened to people tell them your game's broken and they fixed everything wrong with the game. And now it's one of my favorite games in the entire world. Cyberpunk 2077. One of my favorite games. It is such a good game with such a loyal fan base. They made a whole anime after that game, which is one of my favorite animes, and I don't watch anime. Like, I barely touch anime. I don't really care for it. But the fact is that this game was so unique and so cleverly designed, and it's not even the fact that like the combat was unique or anything. Like the combat was fun, don't get me wrong, but like the stealth wasn't very unique. The first person shooter aspect not really unique. It was the story. The story made everything feel brand new. The world, Night City, that's a whole other video. I don't want to get on that right now. I want to make a whole other video talking about Cyberpunk, but let me just tell you that that's one of my favorite games, and that game, although the combat system is not too crazy, it can get crazy. But in Evil West, everything feels the same. You don't feel like you can come up with unique combos because it's the same combos that work every time, and so you don't want to come up with new combos, even though you want something new because you know what works, and why fix something that isn't broken, you know? And so the gist is that the game's getting boring for me. And there's one rule that I made when I said that I'm going to make multiple series of me beating every game that I've ever wanted to beat. Was the first rule was like I had to enjoy it. I think it was actually like the fourth rule, but it was I had to enjoy the game. And if I stopped enjoying the game, I stopped playing the game. It was simple as that. If I didn't enjoy the game anymore, if I felt like the game was just bland and boring, I didn't want to play it no more. And so yeah, I'm ending the Evil West series. I don't want to play the game anymore. It's pretty bland. It's pretty boring. I hope you guys can understand my standpoint. Evil West has a lot of potential. It's a great concept. It was just done very boring. It's very bland. It's nothing really to write home about. Not the crazy. It's definitely not going to win no Game of the Year awards just because it's very bland and it's basic. And this is kind of just me begging devs, big creators, small creators, stop making the things that have already been done. Make something new. Make something brand new. The gaming community is tired of the same games being copied and pasted with just a different title and different characters. And no more agendas either. Like, please, make gaming fun again. Like, make games that are unique, stuff that we want to do in a video game. Listen to gamers. You want to sell a lot of copies of a video game? Listen to what gamers want and make a game like that. Simple as that. You want to make a lot of money? Make what people want. Like, don't make something that has some weird agenda, some weird DEI, nothing like that, bro. Just make a good game. Make a fun game, a unique game with your personality, your mindset, your creativity in it. Make that game. Stop copying other people's games. Like, it's just getting boring at this point, having the same Souls-like games coming out every year, having different Black Ops 2 knockoffs come out every year. Black Ops themselves feel like they're knocking off their own game because they haven't made a good COD since Black Ops 2. Like, all that is to say, I will be ending the Evil West series. I know it doesn't really matter, but again, this is not for people right now. This is for in the future, when people wonder, why did he just stop this one series that he started and he never beat the game? He said he was going to beat every game that he played. He didn't beat this game. So this is kind of to explain why, for those people who are probably going to find my channel. This is why I did it. I didn't want to play the game anymore. It got boring. I want to play fun games, and I want you guys to have fun watching it. I don't want to play these bland, boring games that are just a copy and paste of another game. I don't want to do that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and listening. God bless. Get good rest. Don't be no one depressed. I'm out. Peace.